friends, welcome back. My name's Ramon. How are you today? So at this point in the skincare industry, we know that there are thousands of products out there claiming to do thousands of different things. And at this rate, brands are popping out new products left, right, and center all the time. And it can get really overwhelming, honestly. As a skincare content creator, I love it. I live for it. Just because as someone wanting to work in product development, wanting to formulate products, I love seeing all this innovation, all these products come onto the scene. But I understand from the consumer perspective, especially someone who's just looking to take care of a specific skin concern or wanting to get into skincare and just making sure they have the most basic routine possible, it can get overwhelming. So many options. You don't know where to start. You never really know what's going to work for you unless you buy all these things and try them. You don't know so much about what ingredients are going to work, what formulas are going to work best for your skin type, what you need to look for when you're buying skincare. And this can oftentimes get exacerbated when you got a lot of people online telling you what to buy for your specific skin concern, what it is that you need to get, what that person's specifically loving. It's a lot. Some people don't necessarily have the time or the resources to learn about all the ingredients and formulations and stuff. Some people don't have the budget to go out and buy all these products to try them out. And that is where yours comes in. A skincare routine designed for you, intended to make your routine simple and sustainable. But before we get into it, I'm gonna ask that you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and Fenty related content on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Down below in the comments, what are your thoughts on a brand like yours I'm going to talk about today? Let me know if you personally have tried any personalized skincare, what your experience has been, and maybe what else you want to see out of more personalized skincare. It's not off. Before we get into it, I'm going to say this video is done in collaboration with yours. I have for a long time on the internet space seen a lot of these personalized skincare things come up. Obviously you have things like Curology, you have more recent ones like Function of Beauty, and then you have yours. I have been really interested in this for a long time because again, I love skincare. I love seeing what products come out, what brands try to do, especially when trying to be more innovative. And so I've had a lot of interest in wanting to try one of these out for a minute. Curology, too clinical, too medical. I don't need that specifically just yet. Function of Beauty is very new. I was waiting to see a little bit more about it before I really delved into it. And then yours kind of popped up. Yours reached out to me and they're like, hey, we'd love the opportunity to collaborate with you. I got to speak to the founder, Navneet. Had a really good conversation with her, honestly. Listening to what she had to say, looking into yours and seeing what the brand's ethos is, what impact they really wanted to make in the skincare industry, I was like, I want to try this out. I want to be a part of this. So video is sponsored. Thanks, yours. So as I mentioned, I sat down and got to talk to the founder, Navneet Kaur, and just wanted to hear her story and what her purpose was with yours. And Navneet basically kind of devised yours from the perspective of a consumer. She actually devised yours as a result of her husband. They were getting married in a few months and he walked up to her and he was like, hey, can you help me fix this? And she was like, we spent a few $1,000s on different products, trying to experiment, figure out what will work for him. And she was like, this has to be easier. And so again, she kind of has some insider experience working in brand marketing and she understands how things work from her perspective, working with the product development team. And she really set out to make a skincare line that would be a lot more streamlined from both the manufacturing perspective as well as the consumer perspective, to be very simple, to be sustainable. And so with yours, you go in and you take a personalized quiz and you answer questions about not only just yourself and your skin concerns, but also your lifestyle. There's so much more to skin, your skin's health, your overall skin concerns that go beyond just you yourself. And those are external factors. What lifestyle you live, how do you sleep, how much stress you got in your life, as well as environmental factors. As someone who moves around a lot and oftentimes has my skin react to different environmental stressors and climates, yours understands that your location and the geographical impacts that has on your skin is also very important. And so I got these the beginning of January. I used them by themselves for 2 weeks straight. And let me tell you, potentially the best my skin has looked in a very long time. My skin was matte. My skin texture was even. My breakouts here especially went down substantially. And I saw the dark spots that I had a result of them go down substantially as well. Here's the caveat with that is I felt I needed just a little bit something more here and there. So the last 2 weeks of January, I slowly incorporated just a little bit more hydration and moisturization into my routine. But because these products have their own little set of active ingredients in them, I really wanted those to do the work to showcase how well these products would work in themselves. But overall, my skin, the month of January was A1. So when you get the products, you get a little personalized booklet. You see it has my name on it. That on the inside features the products that you have personalized for you and some ingredient callouts that again were formulated because of your skin type and concerns. My day serum, which features a couple botanical extracts, because again, clean beauty, natural ingredients. Those are specifically for inflammation as well as refining some pore texture. But then I also have salicylic acid, great specifically for oily acne prone skin, has some anti-inflammatory benefits as well. My morning moisturizer has squalane, it also has vitamin E, and it also has some lightweight ceramides and fatty alcohols in it. So it's intended to moisturize and really nourish the skin, but it's super lightweight, melts in instantly, and actually leaves a very like natural matte finish. And then for my nighttime routine, they have a cleanser. This isn't included in the personalized routine just because this is a very generalized every skin type cleanser, but I would go in with this first to take off makeup, sunscreen, whatnot. This in itself is actually very effective in breaking down all that if you do have a light beat and some non-water resistant sunscreen. 2 rounds of this does break down everything real good though, and I find this does not strip your skin or leave you very dry and tight. And then my night serum overall just really targets pigmentation related issues. It does have niacinamide and vitamin C, which again have a lot of antioxidant benefits to it. Niacinamide also just reinforces the skin barrier. And then I have my night moisturizer, and my night moisturizer primarily just focuses on making sure that my skin is nicely hydrated, revitalized, and moisturized to make sure that it has the ability to repair itself overnight. Looking at the ingredients, the night moisturizer features a few more fatty alcohol, some more ceramides, some more emollient ingredients, just to make sure you have really good nourishment in the form of a night cream as you're sleeping. I use each of the serums morning and night every day, and then each of the moisturizers for the most part morning and night every day. Cleanser only at night. In the morning, I follow up the products with whatever sunscreen I'm trying out, testing out at that time. But overall, I found that my skin was just really in check. It kept my skin really balanced and moisturized, but I was very matte. I at no point felt that my skin was dry. I do find there were sometimes I felt my skin was a little bit more dehydrated and needed a little bit more quenching. And that's why the last couple weeks of January, I just incorporated some more hydrating toners. But for the most part, I found that this in itself as a fully realized routine was golden. And then one other thing to add in that I use day and night interspersed is also their eye serum. And this I really liked. You have a rollerball applicator, which was really enjoyable to use, especially if you left this chilled, because it was a nice massage. It also had a really cooling effect to it. Ingredients wise, it's just a very lightweight serum. It features things like allantoin, green tea, caffeine to soothe, nourish, and provide some antioxidant benefits. And this is just really nice to help reduce puffiness, help reduce darkness in the under eye, and help to prep with hydration before you put on moisturizer afterwards. So they base the skin routine they create for you specifically on where you live, the current season, and fun fact, every time you update and ask for a new set, they adjust to that current location's climate. And so what yours sets out to do is not only understand your specific skin concerns based off your skin type, but also what your lifestyle is and where you live to find out how all these external factors also have a part in your overall skin condition and skin health. But more so, they want to take that a little bit further and really work on how to be sustainable. So elaborating a little bit on the brand's overall values. First and foremost, they like to say they are clean plus plus, which means they are clean to the max. What I liked about specifically yours' mission is that they want full transparency on where these ingredients are coming from so that you know you are getting unadulterated, high quality ingredients being formulated in your skincare. And again, when I think of clean beauty, I think there's so much emphasis on clean ingredients that there's never really emphasis put on where these ingredients are coming from, how they're getting sourced. Do you know where the source of these ingredients are? But more so, do you understand the social and environmental impact from where you're getting these ingredients from? Because that also is just as important in being sustainable. On top of that, their packaging is fully recyclable. They use airless vacuum pumps, so there's no excess unrecyclable materials like little metal springs involved in the packaging. Also vegan and cruelty free, if that matters. So going back to the yours mission again, they want their skincare to not only be sustainable, but also just be really simple. What you're getting is basically a serum and a moisturizer for the day and a serum and a moisturizer for the night, specific to your skin concerns. There's also a cleanser and some other stuff, but those are very general. And here's the tea. I'm someone, I love a fully realized, elaborate, extra routine. That's more of a self-care thing. I always tell you the most basic and most important routine you can have, just make sure you have a good cleanser. You're able to moisturize your skin and you're able to protect your skin. If you have specific skin concerns, that's where a little bit of the serums and stuff come in. But again, yours really takes care of all the guesswork of what needs to be a part of that to make your routine as fit and as well-rounded for you specifically. And so as you all know, I have oily and acne prone skin. That's not nothing new. And so taking the quiz, those were the obvious answers I gave when they were asking about my skin type and my specific skin concerns. But then as I mentioned, you have the lifestyle and the environmental factors as well that do play a large part in your overall skin health. Lifestyle, for example, again, the amount of sleep that you get, the amount of stress that you have in your life play really big roles and oftentimes translate onto your skin in the form of breakouts, dryness, dark spots, and sallowness in the skin. But also, again, environment, where you live at, what season it is, and the overall things like humidity, UV exposure. For example, living in a dry environment, you need to really focus on keeping your skin hydrated and moisturized, but also things like pollution and the oxidative stress that has on your skin as well, and leading to pigmentation related issues, early aging. So they factor those all in. But yours also includes selfie analysis in the form of computer vision technology to further aid in helping to make sure that you're getting products specifically meant for your skin. Because with that, they're able to see, is your skin irritated? Is your skin inflamed? What kind of acne do you have? Do you have freckles, or do you actually have dark spots that are a result of environmental stressors in the form of hyperpigmentation? So they're able to more accurately, in my opinion, gauge parameters around your skin types and concerns, and they have 72 parameters they base these on. And then you get the products that yours recommends. And as I mentioned, it's a day serum and moisturizer, and then a night serum and a moisturizer. And so with all those products, they are Swiss made. They're intended to be luxury formulations at an affordable price. And when I say affordable, basically you get the 2 personalized serums and moisturizers for $79. This is the personalized part of the set. The cleanser and the eye serum are extras you purchase individually. You do got the option of choosing how frequently you get these, whether it's every 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. I will have a discount code available down in the description box as well to get some money off if you are down for that. They do specifically specify that the products are intended to last you every 1 to 2 months, depending on how you use them. Obviously, it's going to vary. For me, I don't always use morning moisturizer. They say you can use each of these serums day and night, both of them. I would switch them up. I might not even use them every single day to make them last a little bit longer. Again, it's important on how your skin's feeling that day, what you feel like your skin needs. And so overall, I feel yours really hit the nail on the head on specifically what would work for my skin and my skin concerns, because again, my skin was nicely in check. I didn't get any extra breakouts during the time I was testing these products out, and it helped to increase the overall healing time and process for the current breakouts I had prior to even starting the routine. And again, the products don't really have any marketing claims or product claims, because the products are intended to do what they're supposed to do based on how they are formulated specifically for you on your quizzes. They make it as simple as can possibly be. But what I also love is they give you the resources and the information to help you educate yourself on how these other factors outside of just you, your environment, your lifestyle, really affects your overall skin condition, your skin health. And with that was my experience trying personalized skincare specifically from yours. Again, thank you for yours, for partnering with me, collaborating with this, making this a really awesome experience. Honestly, talking to the founder gave me a lot of insight into what the brand was about, but also what it really takes for a brand to be interesting, to be innovative in the current saturated skincare market, honestly. So again, huge shout out to Navneet. Down below, tell me, what are your thoughts on yours? What are your thoughts on personalized skincare? What do you love about the concept I talked about, or what would you want to see still out of something like this? Sound off. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you know when I post more skincare, sunscreen, and Fenty related content on my channel. Give the video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.